Hey everybody, just a quick video today to talk a little bit about A Hero Rises. Now, what used to be one of the best events in Fire Emblem history has recently become an absolute tire fire, and I'll explain to you why in a moment. But I want to be clear, when you vote, you get a special phone wallpaper, okay? I'm gonna preface this. I know y'all have your favorites, but don't vote for Grail units, okay? Don't do that. Don't come in here and vote for like 3-star available characters. That's a wasted vote. Don't do that. So what I have done is I have made a Twitter thread or just a tweet and have asked people to post their additional. You see, I have my 2 votes here, one for Legendary Sigurd, which chat actually chose on the live stream that I just ended. And then also near Dagger, who I feel like was a pretty easy option. Anyway, this is more or less what I'm asking people to do. So if you want to see the image, see the phone image, you can get them. As I scroll through here, I get sad because I see things like Canis, for example, which by the way, this seems like the most Canis stan account ever. Fair enough. And just stuff that maybe isn't super limited, like this, for example, Leonie, who is a Grail unit who you can have right now. You don't have to win her in a Hero Rises, but I know that's not the intention. So if you're looking for pixels to collect, you can check this little tweet thread thingy out. I have it over here. I'll link you in the description. So with that said, A Hero Rises, the tire fire of Fire Emblem Heroes. It is basically an event that is sorted by taps. If you don't know what a tap is, it's on your home screen when you have heroes arranged in the shape of an arrow. You know what I'm talking about? You tap on them and they tell you something. I know it's confusing and I get it, but that is how they are arranged. So for example, if you come in here, Edelgard's at the top because she has over 3 million taps, and then there's Lynn, and then there's Claude, and then typically what will happen is you'll come down to the very bottom, and then more recent or less popular units, they will be at the bottom. So Elamine, while really good, doesn't have a lot of taps because frankly she got released like a week ago. And that means even though she's like really good and maybe might be worth a vote for A Hero Rises, that's not for me to decide, she's way at the bottom. And so anybody who doesn't really understand what's happening is likely to be like not scrolling all the way down here looking for someone specifically. So the issue with A Hero Rises for me ultimately is you already have to be familiar with the game. And like some people are new and maybe they're not as familiar with the game. Like maybe they don't know that, I don't know, let's just scroll in the middle here. Someone good. I said someone good. Someone good. Okay, Kelvis is maybe a bad option for this, but you get my point. Maybe they didn't know that Duo Marth existed, so maybe they're not going to vote for him. Not saying you should vote for Duo Marth, just saying that is the thing that is there. So the ordering is kind of like really messed up. They themselves will go out of their way to actually tell you who's got the most taps, which, it's like, okay, but these aren't votes. These aren't votes. They're just taps. That's it. They don't actually mean anything. Okay? So like when you go to your battle ballot, this is what matters. It looks a lot like Choose Your Legends. This is what your votes actually matter. These two are nowhere near on this list. But they are, arguably 2 of the better units in the game right now that a lot of players would benefit from having 1, if not more, copies of. So Hero Rises is just awful. It's just the worst. And I don't know if that's because IS doesn't want to like chalk up a good unit or something. I don't know what it is, man. I'm not here to speculate, but I will tell you how I choose to vote. If you're maybe on the fence or don't really know like what you should be focusing on, I ask relatively like 3 questions, and then this year it's kind of a joke for a 4th. So the first question is it a 5-star? And if the answer is yes, you're in good company. The second question is it limited? I know, this is where people get hung up. Because they're like, well, Fallen Edelgard is really good, and she is. But you have a lot of options to get her. Okay? And so if you have a lot of chances to get her, maybe it's not worth getting her on another banner that you've already had several banners to do so. So for me, normal pool heroes, kind of out of the question. All right, unless they're like gangbuster good and just dummy ridiculous. So limited. When I say limited, I mean a mythic hero or a special hero or a legendary hero. Any of those. Because frankly, legendary and mythic heroes, you're maybe going to get 2 to 3 cracks at a year. And special heroes, you're going to get 1 to 2 cracks at a year, depending on how old they are. So Duo Dagger, for example, I think just ended their banner or is ending soon. She will eventually be back on the double special, so you'll have another chance to get her later this year. Probably closer to like August at this rate. And then, of course, the revival banner when she comes back in January of next year, 2023, assuming we all make it that far. So, yeah, there's not a lot of chance to get them, whereas new heroes, they get the Forging Bonds Revivals options. They show up alongside on Legendary and Mythic banners. They show up alongside of Legendary Mythic Remix banners. And they're also just kind of in the normal pool. And they'll also show up on Focus banners and skills banners and things like that. So there's more chances to get them. And so I don't feel that they are worth the limited option of just literally 7 votes of the best units in the game that would benefit your account the most. And then the kind of the joking run this year is, are they green? When in doubt, if you don't know who to vote for, it's probably green. Green is probably your best option. There's a lot of like ridiculous green units that you can choose from. Atari Azura, Duo Dagger, who I have here. There's Ninja Duo Korin, Pride Katria, who is actually on the Hero Fest banner, so like maybe that's not your best bet, since you can already kind of get her, and this gives you a chance to get another kind of crazy unit that you can get. But there's a lot of good green options, so if you're ever in doubt, I guess green is the way to go. So yeah, I hope that helps. There was a little bit of confusion in chat. I know we had some maybe newer players kind of talking a little bit, and there was some confusion. Honestly, the voting process in this is just absolute garbage. So if you're confused, don't be. Like, I get it. I think, God, was it a Hero Rises where they did the like find and tap game too? Was that also a Hero Rises? I feel like it was. I genuinely think that it was. This was back before they did the voting gauntlet stuff. This is like years ago. Yeah, they've never really handled this event super well. The only time it has gone well, honestly, was year 1 when everybody got a legendary Ike, and he was in the game permanently, and there weren't as many units to choose from because the game wasn't around that long for the pool to be like hyper inflated the way that it is now. So yeah, just think methodically, okay? Like, choose carefully. This is something that benefits not just you, but literally everybody who plays the game. And it's beneficial to everybody. So just remember to vote smart. And again, if you're looking for any particular wallpapers, you can hippity hop on over here and find it there. So by all means, go nuts. Go find your chosen wallpaper of choice. But that's it. I just wanted to throw a quick video together, try and dismantle some of the confusion possibly, and offer some tips on how you might vote, or at least I guess how I'm voting, if that helps you. But that is it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe, come back for more, and until then I will catch you next time.